What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Big Vern coming to you live from the App Stupid Studios. App like you got some sense. Smash the like and subscribe button. Goes a long way. Also, share your content because this is how we get down. Is Todd Granthum the worst D-line coach in football? Cam Jordan thinks so. Out of a story of Football Scoop, they had a piece on here where 15-year vet, edge rusher Cam Jordan of the New Orleans Saints, he said Granthum was the worst, and he almost made him quit football. Now, Granthum, he's at Oklahoma State with Mike Gundy, and you think they would like to hear this info before now. Now, Jordan is the Saints' longest tenured player, and he has the individual luck these days in the NFL, where he spent his entire career with one organization after being drafted 24th overall in the 2011 NFL Draft. Let Cam tell it, Granthum was hell on wheels, saying, quote, "There was a game last year that he walked off into the tunnel and made a phone call. The next day, we released probably the worst D-line coach I've ever had," end quote. Yeah, the hate and disdain for that dude is real. You didn't even invent a fake source. Dude was like, "Nah, bro, this dude is awful." Cam wasn't done bashing Granthum on Terran Armstead's podcast, saying, "Oh man, I think that he was a D coordinator they forced to deal with a position. You know, when you have a broad spectrum mind of seeing a bigger picture and you deal with guys who have skewed focus, like all I care about is beating the man in front of me and getting to the man behind him in whether capacity, quarterbacks, running backs, whatever it is, and you're like, hey, just sit in front of where the nickel is," and you're like, "Brother, I don't even know where the nickel is." That was a good one. I ain't gonna lie. That was a good one. I ain't gonna hold you. That made me laugh. But we've all had coaches like that. But to articulate that was epic. That was epic. Nice job. Yeah. Jordan went in on Granthum, and I don't know, like I said, Granthum is now with Oklahoma State, Mike Gundy in the Big 12. We're going to watch and see how that thing happens. I just don't know where you go from here with that. I mean, of course, when guys leave the organization, you're going to have your amount of pal on. But to call him the worst defensive line coach ever, it's almost like Cam was like, "Look, I'm getting ready to spill the tea. I'm not going to say sources or anything. I'm just going to tell you this dude is ass cheeks. I'm glad he's gone." And it's just like, wow. How many players honestly feel like that? Because for him to speak like that he was gone, it's like, again, he's been in the league for 15 years, so he doesn't have anything to play for. He's not worried about, crushing people's china. He just went out and said what needed to be said. But I don't know. Saints fans out there, people in knowledge, get in the comments. Let me know what you think. Was Granthum really that bad? This is your boy Big Bird.